Right, so you want to know how to delete files with Python? Well, I'm actually going to show you how to do that, and that's actually very simple. However, before we proceed, please be careful because this is obviously risky whenever you're trying to delete something, especially with a program or with code, it can be risky. So that's why I recommend either using a dedicated device, some other computer, or a virtual machine. Virtual machine is probably the best choice because it's free. It just requires a bit of a gaming rig or a bit more beefy computer, right? Because then we're running two computers inside one. Okay, so to delete a file, right, first of all, obviously we need to create a file. So we're just going to type in a new file and we're going to call it hello.txt. I do recommend doing this in the same folder. It just makes it easier. If you don't have the file in the same folder, that's okay. You just need to specify the file path, which I'll show you in a second. But first of all, let's just get the basics. Go to your Python file and type in the following code. Import OS. Now, this is where it gets dangerous because we're actually importing our operating system. And this is where it gets risky. However, it's only risky if you don't know what you're doing. But because obviously I'm a professional, I'll take you guys through this. Don't worry. os.remove and specify the file path. Now, the file path is in basically in the same folder as the Python file, which means it's a relative, which means we only need to specify the file, right? And if I save the file, the Python file, and I run it, and if I press F4, which is a run code, as you can see, the file has disappeared. However, the problem with this code is if you delete a file, right, you cannot really recover it, right? Let me actually show you. So if I run this code, as you can see, this file will be deleted. And technically, this file cannot be recovered. As you can see, it doesn't appear in the recycle bin. There's another file, but not the file we have deleted. So there is an actual library that allows you to send stuff or files to the recycle bin, which then gives you sort of a double step. So just in case you delete the wrong file, you can recover it, or it would actually require for you to recycle or delete your whole recycling bin to delete the file completely or permanently. So this library is called send to trash. So if you basically type into your terminal pip install send to trash, this requires pip installation, or basically if you install it properly with Python, it should be installed by default, right? And then basically if you type in from send to trash, import send to trash, right? And then basically if you type in send to trash and you just specify the file, right? So I'm actually going to show you a basic example. So I'm going to put it in the same folder. So I'm going to call it file2.txt, right? And I'm going to run the code. Right, so F4, as you can see, the file has been deleted, and now it is in our recycle bin. So if we go to recycle bin, somehow it should be there. There we go. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of files. So there's the file 2, which is the file I have deleted. However, as an example, let's say that I want to delete from my desktop, right? Let's say I'll create a file here. So I'm going to call it a text file. And let's say that I want to delete william2.txt, right? Let's say I want to delete this file. So I'm just going to copy the name of this file. And what we just need to do is we just need to specify either we can actually go back folders, or we can specify the absolute path. I'm actually going to specify an absolute path here. So if you just basically backtrack it, like I showed you before in my earlier tutorials, so you can actually backtrack everything from your C drive, right? So if I go to my computer, C drive, so let's type it together, all right? We actually don't need to type it, we can copy it, but I just want you guys to understand this. So C drive, users, /William, right? So if I actually go to the folder, when users, William, desktop, right? So again, desktop. And then we need to specify the file here. So if I put again 2 / and I just specify the file, which is in this case, william2.txt. And again, it is on my desktop, which is right here. And I'm going to run the code, save it, and I'm going to run it. Now we actually got an error because I have specified not really the wrong file, but I just basically have done it wrong a little bit. So basically, as you can see, it says william2.txt. However, basically because the file is already a txt file, I don't need to put the extension, right? I actually do this all the time. It's just because I'm used to Linux. And basically if I run this again, as you can see, the file has been deleted from our desktop, right? As you can see. So that's why sometimes if you get problems, just make sure that the file name is correct, and that usually solves 99% of the problems. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a comment if you have enjoyed or if you have any questions. And yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.